Hello lovely students, how are you doing? I hope you are good. Okay, this program is brought to you by City Government of Addis Ababa Education Bureau in collaboration with Addis Media Network. I'm Abdullah Govana. Students, please tell to your parents what we've taught in the previous lesson. Students' parents, please listen to them and encourage their attempt. Bravo. In the previous class, we've talking about life history of someone. And we've talked about Ababachi Govana's life history. Isn't it? Bravo. And we raised some structures which should be followed, just like introduction, and also about early life and education, and achievements, personal life, and also challenges and impacts. Am I right? Bravo. Our today's lesson is about asking for and giving direction. Please be with me. Asking for and giving direction. Okay, students, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to talk about how can we ask someone and how can we give direction about something. Then you will be able to identify formal and informal ways of asking and giving direction. And on the last objectives, you will be able to identify how can we accept the helping or maybe the help, or how can we refuse it. Clear? Then you can write your own dialogue. Good students, come on. So when we say asking for and giving directions, we mean that there is something which is not clear for us, because you can ask question if something is not clear. Maybe if you are lost, if you don't know the position, the direction of something. Am I right? Good students. So maybe when we say asking for and giving direction, there should be some phrases that are used to ask for direction. Students, what kinds of phrases can be used if you want to ask the direction of something? Yes? Maybe you can use here different kinds of structures. Where is? How can I get? Can you show me? Can you show me where? You can write the place here. Please, would you show me where the blank is? Can be asked in such ways. And also we can say here, would you? Would you tell me the direction of here? Not only that, maybe you can use hey. Hey, can you tell me where? And so forth can be used here at the end of sentence or expressions. We can use question mark. Am I right? Nice. So, and also we can say here, sorry. Can you tell me? Can be used. Don't forget to put here question mark at the end of this kinds of sentence, because this one is the phrases. Phrases mean something that you have to use when you want to ask about something someone else. Okay, bear in your mind, don't forget it. For example, if you don't know where Anwar Masjid is, you can say, where is Anwar Masjid? Okay, where is Anwar Mosque? We can say. Am I right? Good. So, what about this one? How can I get to the bank? How can I get to the bank? How can I get to Ilili Hotel? Clear? Not only that, what about this one here? Can you show me where? Can you show me where the Mercato is, please? Please, would you show me where? Would you, sorry, you should be here. Please, would you show me where is the piazza? Okay, where is Art Kilo? Can be used. What about this one here? Would you tell me the direction of the bank, Awash Bank, or commercial bank? Can be said. Hey, can use, here, you should be here, sorry. The word you should be here. Can you tell me where, somewhere, you can write the place that you want to know. Am I right? Sorry. Can you tell me where the restaurant is, where the cafe is, where the school is? Am I right? Good. So, students, now we are going to identify how can we ask someone formally and informally. Bear in your mind. If you want to know the position of something, you can ask using impolite expressions or maybe in informal ways. Both of them are possible. But which one is advisable? The formal one, because maybe you are lost. Since you are lost, you have to ask that one politely to get that thing. Nice here. Come on. Asking for directions. Look, in this sense, you are going to ask in two ways. One, formal. Another one is informal. Let me give you one example. Then you will list the words or maybe the expressions which can be used in formal and informal ways to ask about the direction of something. Let me give you one example. Here, sorry. Could you tell me? What about informal? Hey, tell me where the bank is. Tell me where the blank is. Students, now it is time to write or list some expressions which could be used under formal and which could be used under informal expressions. Are you ready? Good. Please list what you know about formal expressions and informal expressions. You have only 30 seconds. So what about formal expressions? One, we can say here, excuse me. Excuse me. Would you show me? Show me can be used. What about another one is here? Please. Don't forget to use using such kinds of expressions because it's very important. Please show me where the bank is. It's possible. That is, it depends on the question, okay? And there's another one is here. We can say, would you can be used here. Would you tell me where, then you can write. Another one is maybe we can say, may I ask you, about, it depends still. So what about here informal? Informal. So here we have to say, excuse me. Okay, so okay, here should be you, okay? Don't forget. If such kinds of mistake is just happened, you have to recorrect it. Tell me, don't forget, yeah? Excuse me, would you show me is possible? So what about here? Hey, tell me where the, yes? And also sometimes we can say, show me. Simply we can say, show me. Then you can write what you want. Can I get to somewhere? Is the way to Marcaro? Is the way to Bole? Is possible. In such ways you can ask. Because there is no formal expressions in this sentence. Okay? Then also we can say, simply tell me. The best hotel, maybe. The best hotel around here. You can ask in such ways. And also maybe you can say, is there any hotel or bank or that thing should be noun. Is there any hotel around here? You can ask in such ways. Students, please don't forget to identify the words which shows formal expressions. Here, in this word, the word sorry. Sorry indicates social expressions which we use to ask something in polite ways. Okay? And also the word could even. The word could is used to ask or for request. Excuse me. Look, excuse me. Would you? Okay? Please. And would is also can be used here. May is more formal than can. Rather than saying, can I ask you, it's better if you say what? May I ask you? Nice. What about this one here? Hey. The word hey is used to express or to talk about informal expressions, especially if you want to ask someone who is related with you. Close relationship. If you have close relationship with that person, you can use hey. Okay. Then show me. There is no any words which shows what? Polite expressions. Still, both of them are acceptable. It depends on the situation that you are in. Can I? Look, is the way to tell me if there, these words are used to indicate what? Informal expressions. Am I right? Bravo. So what about if we put them in dialogue form? Sample of a dialogue here. Sample of a dialogue. Look. Let's say Mr. Temasgen is a stranger. Okay, the stranger, maybe he doesn't know the area. So he can say what? Please, could you show me the nearest bank around here, the nearest bank around? Look, we can say just like this. So is this one polite or maybe informal? This one is the formal expressions here, the word please is given. So maybe Mr. Hailu can answer or can respond in polite ways. Yes, of course. Turn left and go ahead for around 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Around 2 minutes. Then turn right. It is just in front of you. It is just in front of you. Look, Mr. Temasgen asked by saying what? Please, could you show me here? Could you show me the nearest bank around? Hailu said, yes, of course. Turn left, and go ahead for 2 minutes. Then turn right. It is just in front of you. Okay? Because he asked in polite ways. If you ask someone in polite ways, that person can tell you the real thing. Okay? Bear in your mind. Don't forget such kinds of expressions. Bravo. So, what about responding or giving direction? Giving direction or directions. Have you ever asked the direction? I hope you are. So you have to give the direction in polite ways. Please, you have to help the person who are lost, or maybe who is new just for the area. Clear? Good here, giving direction. If you want to give direction, you have to use some phrases. Can be used here. Some phrases which is used to give direction. Okay? What kinds of phrases can be used here? Yes, you can say, go ahead. Go ahead. Turn left. or right. Turn left or right can be used there. Okay? Another one is take a taxi. Take a taxi. These are the ways we can give the direction. And then we can say here, go to the junction. Do you know junction? The junction. Go to the junction and ask someone else. Ask someone else. This means it's just around this junction, okay? In such ways, we can use or we can give the direction of something. Go ahead. Go ahead means continue, you're going. Then maybe you can get in front of you. Turn left. Turn right. Take a taxi. And then ask someone else. This one is just the way we use if you are ready to help that person. You are not refusing. Okay? Go to the junction and ask someone else. Am I right? Good. What about here? In this ways, this one is just the ways if you are ready, if you are accepting the help. What about if you are refusing? Do you know what refusal means? Refusing. Refusing maybe if you don't know the direction, if you are not interested. Okay? You can use different expressions. Yes, you can say maybe, sorry, I'm new. I'm new for this area. And also you can say, excuse me, please ask another person. Please ask another person. And also you can say here, I'm busy. I'm busy. I can't at the moment. I can't at the moment. Maybe you are just in hurry. We don't know. So you can say, I can't at the moment. Okay? And also maybe you can say, I can't help you. I can't help you. And also you can say here, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm new or I'm strange. Is it clear? Bravo, here. So this one is the way we maybe accept, go ahead, turn left, right, take a taxi, go to the junctions, and ask someone can be used if you are interested, if you are ready to help that person. Maybe if you are not ready, you can use in such ways. As much as possible, it is better if you are polite. Okay? Sorry. I am new for this area. I'm new for this area. Excuse me, please ask another person. This means you don't know. So you have to use such kinds of expressions. If you can't help that person, okay? I'm busy. Informal ways. I'm busy. Yeah? Another one is I can't at the moment. I can't at the moment. Maybe you are in a hurry. Maybe you are going to somewhere. Then you can say, I can't help you. I can't help you. These are the ways of what? Refusing. Refusing not to help someone else. I'm afraid I'm new. I'm afraid I'm strange. I'm afraid I can't help you. Okay? We have to use such kinds of expressions. I hope I'm clear. Bravo. Come on, please. Let me give you an activity. Ready? Good students. Activity 1. Activity 1. Write the appropriate phrases or maybe words to complete the dialogue. To complete the dialogue. Question number 1. Here, please you show me where Piazza is. Where Piazza is. Number 2. Can I get to Mercado? Number 3. I hope you're writing, yeah? Please write and then complete the given blank spaces to make it complete dialogue. Don't forget. Here another one is, hey, me the direction of Paulus Hospital. Paulus Hospital. The fourth one. Sorry. Show me the nearest restaurant or restaurant, please. Okay, that's all. Students, you have only 1.5 minutes. Do it. Well done. Perfect. I hope you did in a good way. Please, blank, you show me where Piazza is. Blank, you show me where Piazza is. Yes? We have to say, please, would you? Would you show me where Piazza is? Don't forget. And also maybe sometimes we can use can you. Okay? Can you can be used here. Blank, can I get to the mercado? Blank, can I get to the mercado? How? How can I get to the mercado? Can be used here. What? Hey, blank me the direction of Paolo's Hospital. Hey, show me or tell me the direction of Paolo's Hospital. What about the fourth one? Sorry. Blank, show me the nearest restaurant, please. The nearest restaurant, please. Sorry. Could you? It's possible. Would you or could you? Could you show me the nearest restaurant, please? Or the nearest restaurant around here can be used. Am I clear? Bravo. Now it is time to do the next activity because you have to identify the words which we use just to identify or to show the polite and yes, informal ways. Activity 2. Look. Identify the expressions we use to ask for direction. Informal and informal ways. In formal and informal ways. You have to identify them, formal or informal. Here, what about these expressions? Could you tell me the direction of commercial bank? Commercial Bank of Ethiopia. Ethiopia here. Another one is here. Show me the best hotel around here or around here. And another one is here. Hi, where is okay. Hey, where is the nearest, or maybe the best can be said, where is the nearest school? Where is the nearest school around? And the last one is, sorry, could you show me. Could you show me where Bole is, please? So students, you have only 1 minute to do this one. Students' parents, please help the children. If they did something, try to encourage them. Thank you. Do it for 1 minute. Well done. I hope you did it, yeah? So, now it is time to identify the polite expression that we use, in formal ways and formal ways. So, could you tell me the direction of Commercial Bank of Ethiopia? If you don't know the direction, if you are new for that area, you can ask in such ways. So, the word could you shows what? Polite expressions. So this one used what? In polite ways or in polite expressions. This means formal way. Formal ways of asking the direction. What about show me here? Show me the best. Me should be here. Show me the best hotel around here. If you don't know the hotel, you can ask in such ways. Is it polite or maybe impolite ways? Formal or informal? This one is just what? Informal ways of asking. Informal ways of asking. Okay? What about hi? Where is the nearest school around? If you don't know any school around here and you want to get maybe a school, you can ask in such ways. Hey, where is the nearest school around? So here the word hey shows what? Informal ways of asking. So this means informal ways of asking there. Informal ways of asking. Okay, now it is time to the third one, the fourth one. Sorry, could you show me where the ball is, please? Here the word sorry, could, and please shows polite expressions. So this one is the formal ways of asking. Formal ways of asking. I hope I'm clear, isn't it? Bravo. Now it is time to go to the next point here. If you don't know the direction of something, maybe you can use in such kinds of expressions. Refusing to help others. Maybe if you don't know, if you are new, you can refuse. So now it is time to write here. He writes the ways that you express the refusal of something, especially to help the other persons. You can refuse if you don't know. So what kinds of expressions can be used here? As we've said so far, we can use in different concepts. Let's say Ali and Becca are talking together. Let's say when Ali says here, please, can you tell me, where a bank is? If you don't know, what could you say? Yes? You can say what? I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Here. I'm afraid. I can't. Okay? I'm afraid. I can't. Because you don't know. Okay? Let me give you activity. So the third activity we should be done within 1 minute. Activity 3. Write the appropriate words or phrases or phrases on the space provided, on the gaps, to make it what? To make it complete. Question number 1. Here's a dialogue between Alamu and Almaz. May I get to Piazza, please? I'm afraid. I blank tell you. Let's say another one is here. Alamu maybe can ask another one or another person here. Sorry. Can I get to, how can I get to Piazza? Because he didn't get the answer from Almaz. Then he's asking another person here. Then here Habib can say, yes, of course. Yes, of course. Go ahead. Go ahead. Just for 3 minutes. Then turn right. It is in front of you. In front of you. That's all, student. You have only 1 minute to do this one. Bravo. I hope you did it. Nice. So let's do the answer. Check whether you are right or wrong. Alamu and Almaz are talking together. Alamu is just the person who is asking for, and Almaz is the person who is giving direction. Okay. Alamu says, may I get to Piazza, please? Almaz says, I'm afraid. I can't. Okay? I can't tell you. Because maybe she doesn't know, or maybe she's new for that area. What about Almaz here? Alamu says, Alamu then asked another person because he didn't get the answer. Okay? Sorry. Blank, can I get to Piazza? Then we have to put here what? How? This is the way of what? Refusing. Refusing means if you don't know the direction, you can tell that person in such ways. Yes, of course. Go ahead and just go ahead just for 3 minutes. Then turn right. It is in front of you. Okay? Nice students. That's all about today's lesson. Let's summarize what we have learned. Students, today we've learned about how can we ask for and give direction. If you are asking for direction, you can use in 2 ways. You can ask in 2 ways. One, formal, and another one is informal ways. When we say informal, formal ways means the way that you use, maybe the words like could, would you, could you, may, excuse me, sorry, please, and so forth. They are what? The ways of asking in polite ways or informal ways. Another one is informal ways means the way that we ask someone who is related with you. If you are close friends, you can ask by saying, hey, tell me, where is it either way? Then we can ask such kinds of expressions. And then we talked about what? Accepting the question or the request and maybe refusing. You can accept if you know. If you don't know, please don't tell to anybody something wrong. If you don't know, you can say, I'm afraid, I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm new around here. And then you can use such kinds of expressions. Am I right? Very nice. Bye-bye.